Alright guys, this is the last video where we do another crazy giveaway of 1,000 XRP. 5 people are gonna be winning 200 XRP if we can get 1,777 likes within 24 hours. If you want to enter this crazy giveaway, and I'm telling you it's crazy because I think it's insane, all you have to do is press the like button, be subscribed, and comment something down below. If you've done that, you're automatically entered, you're automatically in, and all you have to do is wait for some results. I still think it's a little bit too crazy though, but alright. Last couple of days, I've been hearing a lot of different things, and a couple of fun things I gotta admit as well. Robert R. just posted, XRP changed my life. Went from eating at McDonald's to working at McDonald's, and I laughed out loud for this for a couple minutes. One of the funniest ones I've seen in a long while, so gotta give him some credit where it's due. Robert Art, hilarious tweet, gotta give it to you. Really made me laugh. I think it made a lot of people laugh. It's a really good one. To a certain degree, it's kind of sad because I think this is actually the situation for a lot of people. While I don't want to recommend you guys to ever invest more than you're able to lose, I can also understand a couple scenarios where you're just over invested, where you could lose it, but it's just changing your normal way of life, right? So for example, you earn, let's say, $5,000 a month, and all of a sudden you're investing so much where, for example, the next 3 months, you're going to only have to live on, let's say $400 a month, where you got to get yourself a second job at McDonald's, for example, to maybe, just come by. Or maybe you've put it all, you've quit your job, you've quit everything because you thought you were going to retire with XRP, and all of a sudden it took a lot longer, and now you're there without a job and without really any credentials or anything like that. Nobody wants to hire you anymore because of the crisis, and so you just work at McDonald's. Maybe that one. I don't really know, but I think there's a couple fun scenarios, a couple ones I can understand, and also the fact that a lot of people have invested more than they were able to lose, and right now are in deep losses. What I can say about that one is DCA if you still trust the crypto. If you don't, then you're kind of doomed. Crypto Tato says, accurate or what? Again, this is just fun stuff to get your spirits up a little bit. DeFi bull market. Literally everything else, plus 4,000, plus 200, plus 420, plus 69. XRP, minus 94%. Yep. Sometimes it feels like that, guys. Sometimes it'd be like that. All right, then, of course, you guys wanted to get into this article, so I couldn't leave you guys out of this one. Crazy. Ripple is challenging the establishment payment infrastructure, the IMF says. Challenging the status quo, embracing crypto innovations. In its August report, which focuses on how innovative technologies are affecting the financial sector, the IMF recognized Ripple as one of very few new players that are challenging the establishment payment infrastructure. Quote, some new platforms aim to compete with payment systems such as TCH, ACH, TCH, TCH RTP, and the Fedwire funds service, which are only accessible by banks. For example, RippleNet provides the software and the rulebook for a transfer mechanism, whereas financial intermediary function as nodes and may partake in the consensus mechanism. Now, the status quo. The IMF notes that Ripple, alongside with Facebook's Calibra and Circle's Center Consortium, is aiming to compete with existing payment solutions. This sets it apart from popular payment gateways such as PayPal and Square that are merely complementing existing money transfer agents with their services. Because in the end, with PayPal, the fun fact is it's not like everything goes instantly. They just make it on your end look like it goes instantly, right? But some PayPal transfers still take a couple of days. For example, if I pay right now, there's a couple of things when I pay, it takes at least 1 working day, right? Which with Ripple would never be the case. And also it's a whole operation that's still behind the scenes that you don't witness, but that is still there, right? And with Ripple, hopefully, it's all going to be just out there. It's going to be kind of superficial and just transparent, where you can just notice everything, and what you see is what you see. It's just simple. As simple as I guess too simple of an answer, but you guys get the idea. As reported by you today, Brian Brooks, which we've been talking about a little bit more before, head of the Office of the Controller of the Currency, recently criticized SWIFT, the go-to payment network, for how slow and inefficient it actually is, thus making a case for Ripple's blockchain technology. While offering substantial efficiency gains, the distributed ledger technology, DLT, is still in its nascency, and a lack of standardization hinders its adoption. I can really get into that one. I can really understand how there's right now still quite a lack of adoption, which might remain here for the next couple of years because of the whole situation surrounding it all. Embracing crypto innovations. Well, this one is, I guess, the most difficult one to understand, because embracing crypto innovations, you would think, a country like the US would really embrace innovation like crypto, because honestly speaking, a lot of countries here are not that accepting of newer technologies. Like China has banned a lot of crypto buying and things like that. They're not that accepted, mostly because of anti-money laundering and the fact that they can't control it. However, in the US, I always feel like the US is like the free country with a lot of things, and they also support a lot of innovation because they just want to be number one in terms of market and economy. And with a lot of other countries, like they're already emerging, and accepting such crazy technology is a bigger risk than for the US. Like the US can take that risk because they're already so established, and kind of accepting innovation is what you need to do if you're number one. Otherwise, you're going to fall back down, since other countries will be accepting it. Now, even though that's not really the case for other countries with crypto, there are countries that will, right? And they might come out of their emerging status if they're the only ones to do crypto right. So from that perspective, I'm still kind of confused that the US is such a conservative stance upon crypto, with it not fully embracing all and everything that it comes with. Another major roadblock for such innovative payment systems is the absence of a straightforward regulatory regime. Yes, guys, regulatory clarity is one of the biggest issues that crypto faces today. Quote, RippleNet is designed as a wholesale payment system without being subject to payment system specific requirements. Other than requirements posed by banks, there is, however, some limit scrutiny, e.g. by FinCEN and the Federal Reserve, end quote. Ripple took it to Twitter, or at least Brad Garlinghouse, to announce that he would be speaking at the inaugural Crypto Town Hall earlier with Tom Emmer. We talked about that. We went over all of that. And he once again argues that American regulators and lawmakers to embrace crypto as the future of payments. In his tweet, the U.S. has a real opportunity to embrace crypto innovation as the future of payments, despite 2020 throwing an ongoing series of cataclysm events our way. In the end, what he basically said and what he referred to is the fact that, again, Ripple really kind of needs this regulatory clarity to operate fully. Crypto needs it, and eventually it will come. There's a good chance right now for them all to get in, but it will take some time, which is the truth, which is hard, but it's really what it is. And again, fun to see that Ripple's really disruptive. Ripple's really trying to change everything. They're challenging the status quo. They're really challenging the way of living right now. The way we all live, they're trying to change it all. Instead of just PayPal is like trying to build on top, right? If you think about that. Then Saif Al-Zahrani just said on Twitter, I'm joking, by the way. I don't know how you pronounce this. I'm sorry. I just tried my best, but maybe it's really insulting. I don't know. I'm going to follow him for that one because I messed it up maybe. All right. He said, hey, guys, look. What did Bearable Guy put above XRP? Right here. I don't know. Like below it, I can see like the I don't even know what this thing is called. Like the thing that's above comma and the thing that's above dot. Like the freaking brackets, and then a slash in the middle. Like if you type in HTTP, it's like before. Freaking, I don't know how it is called. I don't know. And this is a little dot, maybe like a little snow dot ball. Point is, I don't believe in this stupid ass stuff any longer. Right? I've never really believed it too much, but sometimes I could see some faith in this type of thing. But whenever I'm looking at it now, I'm like. Anybody who really sees this as something legitimate with content, with real stuff inside, I can't take too seriously. I just can't. Honestly speaking, guys, I'm sorry if you believe in Bearable Guy in 589 per XRP in the end of 2018, because it didn't happen. But even not the end of 2019, not the end of 2020, it ain't gonna happen. But I just don't understand how you can see some real value in all of this type of stuff. There are people talking about it still all the time. And guys, this is not the only part, right? There's a ton of people talking about these riddles all the time, like from, what is his name? The other guy? I don't even know what his name is anymore. I had it open here, but I think I lost it somehow. Whatever. It's Mr. Poole. Yeah, that guy. People still talk about it every single day. And I just don't understand how people do that. How people get themselves to feel connected to that type of stuff. By the way, before we skip over to another subject, OMG Network ready to plummet after prices triple. I've been getting spammed by people saying OMG, OMG, because that's of course ironical, right? OMG, OMG. So, oh my God, OMG is doing so well. Don't even know what position this coin is in. 28th here, 64% on the 24 hours, 200% on the 7 days, 220% on the 30 days. So it's definitely been outperforming the market by a little bit, and definitely within the last week here it has done amazing. Don't know too much about it. I just got spammed by people talking about it. Key takeaways of that are Tether announced it has integrated Tether with OMG's scaling solution to deliver faster and cheaper transactions. Following the announcement, the price of OMG surged by over 60%, adding to the significant gains posted in the past week. And despite the recent bullish price action, multiple on-chain metrics suggest that the uptrend is reaching exhaustion. Now, one thing I always wonder is, for example, if you want to be verified over on Twitter, you got to show that people search or that there's a lot of links to your thing. But if your name is OMG, how does that work, right? Or should it be then OMG Network? Because if your name is just OMG, there's tons of people typing in OMG for everything, right? Or maybe it should be OMI's Go then instead of their abbreviation. Because I'm like, OMG is too general here. And also the search results in Google, they will always lie then, right? Because it's never going to reflect how many people want to see OMG the crypto. It will always reflect how many people are using Oh My God, the abbreviation for that one, which is kind of sad about it. But yeah, pretty damn big, guys. A lot of gains made there. And I don't know if it's going to stop from here on forward. However, I saw a lot of people put it up front here in search results because of this gain, which is why I just mentioned it. And it could be the case. It could be that OMG is doing good because of all this. It could be. Ripple. XRP is complementary to central bank digital currencies. It's something we shouldn't forget. All right. Often we say, it really, the way Ripple is doing everything, it's going to be ruining. There's some other theories here and there. No, XRP is complementing everything. It's not replacing anything. Ripple's not a bank. There's nothing strange about it all. All you need to know is that it's really just like the butter that's between all the pieces of bread, right? And then, again, if you like bread and you like butter, then you understand what I mean here. It's just really the butter and the between all the bread, between all the toast here, just kind of making it all smooth, making it all yummy. According to senior Ripple employee Emi Yoshikawa, XRP neither competes with central bank currencies nor stablecoins. We went over that before. In a world of CBDCs, XRP could also serve as a bridge currency for cross-border payments in order to solve the liquidity problem, which again can be understood very well by moi. So hopefully you guys get that as well. Tron loses 23% of its $4.3 billion USDT reserves to DeFi hotbed Ethereum. Basically just guys switched over from Tron to Ethereum. Swapped in conjunction with a third party, according to Tether tweet. The token transfer drains 23% of USDT reserves, which previously stocked 4.3 billion. Pretty damn crazy. And tricksters pilfer over 1.5 million XRP off of Coinbase users who were mostly affected. Just once more, guys, be careful with all these scams. Just take care, watch carefully, and really just watch out for everything. People are trying to take your money all the time, but mostly it's the 2-for-1 scam. But again, watch carefully for those. Don't fall for them again. And that was it for this video. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you press the like button and subscribe. And I will definitely see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care and have a very, very nice day, guys.